Should you take Social Security early and allow your portfolio to recover? All right, so my lady Susan had emailed me this. I got this thing in my nose here. My eye. Man, it's so freaking. I love Cherokee. I'm in Cherokee County. I love it up here, dude. It's just so relaxing. I don't know if y'all can see this. We got to keep them separated. In fact, again, I'm in Milton, which is look at moo cows. Moo. Oh, baby moo cow. I'm in Milton, Georgia, which is in northern Fulton County. It's right on the Cherokee County, Fulton County line. And every time I come up here and then go over like Rock Mart, where they got other places you can buy, because I'm going to get some raw milk and some grass-fed New York strips. Every time I come up here, I just relax. I love it. And North Georgia is fantastic. There's no two ways around that. What else? Oh yeah, so Susan emailed me and she goes, hey, should she take Social Security early to allow her portfolio to recover? And I said, Susan, you're not even down. I mean, you might be down over the last, 3 weeks or something like that. But if you look over the last, certainly 5 years, you're not down, not even close. If you look over the last 3 years, you're not down. You're just not. The last 2 years, you're not down. So the only thing you're really down is, basically, you're back to where you were a year ago. But I mean, literally in fact, I ran the numbers. Since this is just a price, not even dividends. And dividends add another 1.5 points per year. But from April 13th of 2022 to April 13th today, or April 15th today, whatever today is, you've averaged 4.5% a year in the markets. That's with the 2022 decline and with 23 and 24 ups, and then with the 20% decline we've had this year. So you're still up 4.5% a year. Now, not great. I mean, I've got better than that in my money market, basically, but you're not down, man. You're still up. And I'm not saying up significantly, but you're up. Now, if you average what happened over the last 5 years since 2020, you've averaged 13% a year, to include the 22 decline and to include this decline as well. You're just not down. I mean, just not. And I just think a lot of people need to put that in perspective. So if you're not down and you're still up and you've been averaging 13% a year, which you have been, is it really time to pull the plug on Social Security and start allowing your portfolio to recover? I just don't think so, because I think you could go down a whole lot more than this. I mean, I think Social Security is the best. You could go down a whole lot more than this for sure, but you're still way up. And so what I would do is, when you're selling, is that you could go down a whole lot more than this, but I think Social Security is a security blanket against going down a whole lot more than this. We've had 2 bear markets now. We've had 3 bear markets. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. We've had 3 bear markets in 5 years. I'm not sure that's ever happened before. I have to look into that, actually. We had a bear market in 2022, a bear market in 2020, and a bear market. Did we hit a bear market? We hit a bear market in small caps and NASDAQ. I'm not quite sure we got the bear market in the S&P 500. But basically 3 bear markets in 5 years. That's not usual, frankly. So, 2 of them became 2022 was dragged out. It wasn't a great market. 2020 came and went pretty quickly, but 2022 was a full year. And then, of course, the bond market got hit like no one's ever seen before. So it's not like these things are just passing glances here. They, or was it passing glances, passing fancy? I mean, they lasted for a long, long time. 2022 particularly, and who knows what we're going through. Could it go down some more? Yeah, it could. And maybe, who knows. But what I'm saying is, the thing with Social Security is it gives you that security blanket against a massive bear market. And we're not even in one if you actually look at the overall portfolio you've had since 2020. 2022, you're still up, and up significantly, I might add. Now, again, you're not up this year, I grant you, but comparing 2023, 2024, and 2025, you're still way up, dude, way up. 2023 had 25% gains, 2024 we had 25% gains, 2025 are down 20%. You're still way up. And so as such, I don't think I would squander allowing Social Security to be my security blanket because the markets are down a little bit. I just, more than a little bit. I don't want to, mislead people like, you think it's no big deal. Not really, not when you're still way up, because Social Security won't go down ever, has never gone down and never will. The idea they're going to take Social Security is just stupid. I can't really have a lot of respect for people who argue this, because I think it's silly. It's just dumb. And Social Security gives you a cost of living annuity that you just can't beat anyplace else. I mean, it's a Ponzi scheme. There's no two ways around that, but it's a legalized Ponzi scheme. And what else are you going to do? And so what I would do is, what I tell people is I say, take gains off the table. You've had massive gains over the last 5-10 years. Take gains off the table and allow your Social Security to continue to grow at the 8% delayed earnings credits. It's such an easy thing to do. So locking in Social Security is a permanent lock-in forever with a reduced amount. It could be your full retirement age, but it's reduced if you're 70 years old. It could be 62, which is reduced for your full retirement age. So if you take Social Security earlier than you anticipated, you're locking in a reduced amount for the rest of your life. And COLAs are based on the reduced amount for the rest of your life. I just don't think it's a good move. I would take now, again, if your portfolio is way, way, way down, yeah, sure, I got that. But most people just aren't. And the reason I know this is because most people have S&P 500. They might have a balanced mutual fund. They're just not way down. And as such, if you're just not way down, man, I think it's a mistake taking Social Security early to allow your portfolio to recover. Because, A, your portfolio might not recover. And if your portfolio doesn't recover and you took Social Security early, whereas at least if your portfolio doesn't recover and you took Social Security later, your Social Security will give you that security blanket. All right. God bless. Love your thoughts. Smash that like button. We'll see you.